What happened to Type 5 Heavy? Tier 10 Japanese behemoth, Tier 10 heavy tank. This is my main question in today's episode. Well, long story short, it was rebalanced, air quotes, rebalanced by Wargaming, and we cannot say that it was straight out nerfed, even though it kinda was, because to be politically correct over here, some things were actually buffed, many things were actually buffed. On this gun, for example, penetration was buffed, mobility was improved a bit, but the main feature on Type 5 was heavily nerfed, and this is what killed this tank for most of the Type 5 owners, for most of the player base who owns Type 5, who enjoyed derping around, memeing around on the battlefield with Type 5, because previously it actually was, or the main role for Type 5 Heavy was memeing around, just trolling, derping around with that massive derp cannon, 15 centimeter derp cannon, which premium rounds were able to deal 1400 damage per pop if you were able to penetrate, but even non-penetrating shots did massive damage because of the massive standard roll, or the massive damage roll. For example, that Scorpion G would have been erased from this battle, and I would say the Type 5 Heavy's derp cannon had such a powerful hit, this tank would have actually been erased from this player's account. It was that good, indeed. And I think we can all agree that the previous derp cannon design was not the best. To simply get extra damage for paying extra credits without losing anything else. You didn't lose any penetration, you didn't lose any accuracy, any aiming time, because you were using the same gun, same accuracy and penetration values. All you lost was some more credits per pop, but I know plenty of players who really do not even care about credits anymore. I know plenty of players who has 80 million, 50 million, 100 million credits sitting on the account. All tanks research, all tanks that they care about, are interested of getting, have been researched, so credits are simply piling up. And what to do with those credits? Of course, you meme around in Type 5 Heavy with full premium rounds, or in FE405 or 183. So when all the rebalancing, all the nerfs, buffs went live in update 1.5, I believe it was, so 2 patches ago, I thought, yes, we are going to see some less Type 5s on the battlefield, but I didn't think it is going to be so drastical. I actually had quite some troubles finding one battle for you, which I would like to show you on the background. Previously, with that massive derp cannon, it wasn't hard to find 10,000 plus damage game. Like 10,000 was kinda average battle, which people uploaded to any replay sites, but this time, I think the highest derp cannon battle I was able to find was around 7,000 or 7,500 damage battle. And many times replay sites are actually really good indicators, showing which tanks are in the meta game, which tanks are not, which tanks are dominating top damage battles, and so on. Previously Type 5 was over there, but not anymore. And I chose this replay on the background today for a couple reasons. It is a tier 8 battle, but I was specifically looking for a tier 8 battle, and it was actually played yesterday, so it is really fresh. But I was looking for a tier 8 battle because, in my opinion, this matchmaking is where Type 5 still feels kinda in his zone. Why? Because this tank now is all about the armor. Not all about the gun, not all about the derp cannon. Tier 8 battles is where this tank still shines, simply because of the armoring. You are going to see a lot of damage bounced, the shit ton of damage bounced, because even with the premium rounds, as you can see, fired by Urus 16, J-Panther 2, premium rounds are not going through, and Type 5 is bouncing. 6,830 damage bounced already, and extra 750 on the top of that. No problem. No problem, dude, whatsoever. In tier 10 battles, in full tier 10 battles, I do not want to say that it is a complete XP and credit piñata when I'm facing Type 5, but I am not scared of that tank anymore. Previously, it didn't matter actually which tank I was driving with, but whenever I saw Type 5, I really didn't want to trade with Type 5. Even if I was playing with a heavy tank, I didn't want to take any shots because Type 5, I knew Type 5 heavy with the derp cannon was simply able to do right click and left click and 350 up to 600 damage with no penetration. I had to do all the aiming, I had to aim at the weak spots many times, I had to use premium rounds. And even then, it wasn't a guaranteed penetration, so trading wasn't the best thing to do, and Type 5 has really high HP pool as well, 2900 hit points. It is the second highest after mouse. But now I really couldn't care less. When I see that the guy is using 15 centimeter gun with 900 alpha damage, okay, we can trade all day, every day. Usually you deal 200 to 250 splash damage with no penetration, non-penetration shot, and good luck trying to penetrate tier 10 heavy tank with your 192 millimeters of penetration with HE. It is not going to happen super often. So now it is a completely different ball game. Many players switched to the AP gun, which was buffed because they increased the shell penetration values on both standard and premium AP round. And so you can see that it has both rounds, standard and premium rounds are AP round. The standard round had 249 penetration, it was buffed up to 257, and premium penetration was 282 and it was buffed up to 290. Still not the best, but 290 goes through most of the targets without any problems. So what they did to the derp cannon, they nerfed the HE damage for a standard HE round from 1100 down to 900, and premium HE was hit the hardest. Premium HE, which actually made the Type 5 before, I would say so, from 1400 down to 900. 75 millimeters of penetration on standard HE, but the premium HE penetration was raised up to 192, but still, because it has 900 alpha damage, which is actually funny thing, but this alpha damage is actually, or should be, 10 less than on a tier 8 Japanese heavy tank HE shell that has 910 alpha damage. So yeah, it is that bad. But at the same time, as I said, it was actually buffed as well. So we cannot say it was straight out nerfed, but nerfing the main thing which actually makes one or another tank works as a straight out nerf. For example, let's take FE405 or 183. Let's buff the gun handling a lot, let's buff the camo, let's buff the mobility through the roof, let's give it 55 kilometers per hour top speed, but at the same time, let's take away the hash round, the much loved hash round. Let's nerf the damage from 1750, one-shotting damage, down to 1050, for example. I would say this would kill FE405 straight away. Simply because FE is built around that 183mm massive hash cannon. Take that away and nothing works. Same could be said about Type 5 Heavy. Take away that massive 15cm derp cannon and nothing works. And we actually have a proof for that statement as well. Do you remember when Type 5 first came out? It came out with this gun, AP gun, and please remind me how many players were playing with the old Type 5, how many players were enjoying the old Type 5. Not too many. I would say it was actually the very least the popular tank in tier 10. The very least popular tier 10 tank in World of Tanks. So Wargaming had to do something about it. They increased the armoring, they added that 15cm derp cannon, and poof, out from nowhere, it was #1 tier 10 meme tank to take out. But apparently it turned out to be too fun and Wargaming had to do something about it once again. They actually buffed way more things than they nerfed. They buffed the accuracy on hull traverse, turning movement, traverse speed was buffed by 5 degrees per second, which is huge. They buffed the AP penetrations, as I said. They buffed reverse speed, they buffed the engine power. The only things pretty much that they nerfed was the HE cannon, but still Type 5 feels like they crippled it. Goodbye, Jagdpanzer 2, over 10,000 damage bounced, over 8,000 damage done. Do you still enjoy your Type 5 Heavy as much as you did before? Let me know. Or do you think it has been crippled despite all the other buffs to it? Like I am at the moment. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, sorry if the editing quality is a bit lower than usual for the next few days. Hopefully it is not going to take longer than that, but this weekend I was able to hurt myself quite badly actually. Many cut wounds, believe it or not, but I was simply washing and drying one ceramic oven pot, or I don't know how to call it. I'm going to add a picture on the screen, and those fingers are a bit messed up. Hopefully nothing super serious. I'm actually going to see my family doctor in about 1 hour or so. Let's see what she tells me. I just wanted to record this episode before I go because I do not know how long time it takes over there and if I have any time after that to record any episodes for you. But it just sucks. A super random thing. I have done that many times before. It wasn't hot. I didn't put the hot ceramic plate under cold water or anything like that. I have done that millions of times before, but this time it didn't even touch anything. It simply exploded in my hands while I was trying to dry it. So it sucks, but what can you do? Stuff happens. The biggest injury to anyone who is working with computers is the injury to their fingers, I would say so. So if the editing quality is a bit lower, sorry for that, but hopefully you understand in the next few days. And I'm not able to play super well, so sadly no live gameplay episodes or no my gameplay episodes in the next few days. Hopefully they do not release any new premium tanks or any test servers, otherwise it would be quite a painful journey. But anyway, that much about me, that much about Type 5 Heavy on the background. Yeah, let me know if you still enjoy your Type 5 Heavy. Are you happy with what Wargaming did to the Type 5 or not? Let me know in the comments down below. Please do subscribe for more action, leave a like if you enjoy my stuff. Stay awesome, take care, and bye.